Good afternoon, beautiful people. Nice to see you here. Today is Friday and we have an open discussion. As you can see, we have our amazing friend from Burkina Faso, not Falso, Risa Abdullahi. I don't know exactly what he is doing, but I can see he's dancing, and I'm wondering why he's dancing and what's going on with him. So, good afternoon, Risa. What are you doing? Risa. Risa, open your microphone.
Oh, Naduta! I have energy. Wow. Moringa! Give you energy! Hello, guys! Hello! Naduta, nice to see you! Oh!
Yes. Nice to see you too, but I don't understand what's happening with you. Why you are dancing? Because I cannot hear any music.
You don't need music to dance. Yeah, because I have something that make me hot. Yeah. I drink moringa. So I don't need music to dance.
You are dancing without music? Really, I cannot understand you.
Yes.
Yes, good afternoon. Good morning, Teacher Chris. How are you doing?
Teacher Chris, good morning to you. I hope you drank moringa.
Hello, Teacher Chris. As you can see, Risa has a lot of energy, and I'm wondering why. Not even I can hear music, and he's dancing.
I've been up several hours now, and it's 6 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, that's amazing. Good morning. Okay, so Risa, tell us how's going on? What's new?
Well, everything is going well. I am so happy. You know, I have energy to dance. I wake up at about 6 o'clock. That I go back to sleep until 11. Then wake up, eat, and I take. I have my moringa with me, and I am so excited. So this is the life. And now I am with my beautiful friends. Yeah. So that is life needs. So I'm so happy to be here with you guys, to have to, to change my, my mood. As you see, sometimes we feel lazy, we feel, unhappy, but we should look for something that can make, make us happy and hot. So sometimes we can see people say, "Hey, why this person are dancing alone without music? Don't need music, and he's dancing. What happened? You don't know what he take. That's why." So me too. Even when I'm dancing, you don't know what I take. I have this big bowl. I boil water and I put one spoon of moringa inside it. I'm drinking it, so it make me hot. It make me happy. It make me strong. Just that.
Okay, that's great. I am happy for you, really. But I think you over exaggerate with moringa. To be honest, don't you think?
No, really, no. Analuta, before I just thinking moringa is something just for joke for that. But after that, I make a more research, about that. So it is not just for excitement. No, it is good for everything, for any disease that you have in your body. So that's why not something you can't drink it as you drink water. It's not just as you make it as a tea. You have to drink now or tomorrow or later. No. So that's why I drink it a lot, because even any disease, even the symptom of coronavirus. It's good for that. It's good for that. So that's why.
Okay, I understand. So, hello, teacher Chris. How are you doing? Tell us something about you, or if you want to share something with us.
Finishing up a video of Teacher Tim on the roof of his school, and I'm putting that on Web Talk in a few minutes. When it gets light out very soon, I'm going to be taking garbage out to the curb, and then later on today, I'm going to go with my wife to take her to the dentist, and I have to show her how to get there. So that is our day. And I'm looking at baby pictures of my new great nephew who was born on the 17th. So there's a lot of love and support for the new person in our family. First time we had a new person in the family locally since 1991. So it's pretty exciting. And my baby brother just became a grandfather the other day. So life goes on.
Congratulations. I'm sure you are happy.
Yeah,
I can.
and the baby, he has lots of stuff, lots of toys, lots of clothes, lots of attention now, and he's only been around for 6 days.
Wow, that's amazing! Congratulations to you. We are happy to hear that.
I probably won't see him for a while because the COVID-19 is getting really bad again, and I think my wife and I were going to really isolate ourselves now during the holiday season coming up and do the best not to see anybody because and also we voted for the national election on the 3rd, and we're going to drop our ballots in the box so it could be picked up. 90% of the people who vote where I am, they are voting right now. So there's a lot of people voting, and that's kind of strange. 90% is a very, very, very high number. Sometimes it's 23%. Sometimes it's a little more than that. So a lot of people are voting right now. And
so about the vote because of the COVID-19 now. How do people are going to
Yeah, sometimes I have to mute Risa because I just want to say hello to Malek.
For example, let's see what year it is, 2020. Oh, for the past 12 years, where I live, we've been voting by mail. And I used to be a person who would help with the voting for 10 years before that, where I sit behind a table with the legal documents and have people sign in to vote in person. And then 12 years ago, we went all mail-in ballots where I am. So many people right now are standing in lines elsewhere for 12 hours, or even 12 hours at a time waiting to vote. Down where Teacher Andy lives, down in Georgia, down in the South, people are standing in line for 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 hours to vote. So
welcome, Malik.
My
friend Malik, welcome to these beautiful people who's talking about anything that you can talk. We are happy to have you here. I hope you drink moringa to have energy like me.
Malek, your microphone is muted, so please unmute your microphone. Just a minute to listen. When a person is talking, another one is muting his microphone, because if you let your microphone open, we will have an echo. Okay? Merci. Thank you. Mr. Malek, unmute your microphone. S'il te plaît.
Well,
start.
it is unmuted now. Hello, everyone. How are you, Reza? Well, how are you, Chris? How are you, Coach Nlutsa? Oh, Reza, you are dancing. You start talking about the moringa again. What's happening with this moringa? What are you doing? Well, thank you for welcoming me, Reza.
Abdel, just a question. Do you have any idea what is moringa?
I think I have a very bad connection.
Yeah, you have very bad connection when I ask you about moringa.
Reza,
Teacher, I think.
everyone can see and hear you. Well, but I don't see anything.
So, Mr. Malek, guys, when we are talking about moringa, we are losing our connection, our power, actually. Yeah, teacher.
Just you lose your power.
Okay, teacher Chris, what are you singing there?
I'm just having fun. I'm just moving my mouth. No audio problems. I wish Risa would just move his mouth and not say anything.
I was thinking you are drinking moringa too for that. Oh la la. That's really funny. I remember teacher Chris, you said before that you don't need moringa. So if you don't need moringa, tell us the secret then of your power.
I went to Buffon school, you know. I went to clown school at one time. So.
Okay, so Malek, do you know about moringa?
Raisa.
Do you have any idea?
Yes, I know. I heard the other time that that lady
So
Antonita was talking about it. Well, she posted some videos. I think that is everybody hear me?
Okay, tell us.
Or is it just the connect?
Yes.
Okay, Raisa. Can I speak, Raisa?
Come on,
Do you
talk
hear
and
me?
tell us something about moringa. Tell us what I asked you before. Okay.
Okay, well, the moringa, the first thing that I knew about moringa is I have never heard about it before. Well, I can see that I'm start to talk and explain about moringa, and Raisa is getting happier, and he is drinking a cup of something. What are you drinking, Raisa? Is that moringa inside the cup? Well, the moringa is a plant or seeds that used to clear water and used to have a lot of good effects to the human body. Raisa, Chris, are you listening? I mean, do you hear me? Okay, sorry, I'm keeping asking
Yes.
because I have a
Yes.
very bad connection. Okay, well, the
No
moringa
problem.
is
We can hear you.
okay, okay. So the moringa is a kind of seeds or a plant that used actually to clean water and to filtrate dirty stuff found inside the water. And it is also used to give the human body strength to fight the, how to call it, some viruses. And as I knew from Raisa, he posted something about the moringa that it gives a lot of powers and make Raisa going to be a strong man again. That's why Raisa keep drinking a lot of moringa. Well, I didn't buy it or drink it or use it because here the exact name is not founded. Yeah, I didn't find the correct name in the native language. I keep asking about moringa. I tell some of my friends, I have a friend, Raisa, where he was kidnapped, and next time he is obliged to to drink a lot of moringa. So what do you say, Raisa?
Yeah, you know, you
Raisa?
can find it. You know, the name of moringa, the moringa name in any even in your native languages, the name is moringa. Even in Arabic, in all the languages, the name is exactly moringa. People know that know it. The name is moringa. It doesn't have a name in your native languages or in other languages, so you can't find it. So, and did you ask somebody in your country there to tell you if they know exactly what's moringa do? Because we just we you know we want to know more about it. Because for me, you know, when somebody share with me something, I ask other people and I make the research about that to know more about that. Yeah.
Well, actually, Raisa, I have just one old man. He seems to have an experience about those kind of seeds and plants and how to call traditional medicine with plants. Okay. Well, he told me that moringa regenerate and recreate a lot of vitamins and a lot of it brings the body to create vitamins and to make the calcium absorbable to the bones and to make the blood stream goes more fast and more how to call it more effective to the body. So it helps a little bit in many ways because as we all know that the blood is the circulation of our bodies, and if that circulation goes good and okay, it will make us able to see better, to use our eyes better, to hear better, to recreate and to fight hosts or virus better. And even it is used for the new married people because they use it in order to have children in the future. Well, it makes a lot of how to call it, a lot of les cellules humaines, cellular. Oh, I didn't find the word in English. How to call it? Anyway, it's very effective because it's used mainly to clear and take virus out and kill germs. Well, instead of that, inside the human body, it make him the ability to perform with more 30% of power in everything. And I mean in everything, in looking, in running, in eating, and even in what are you thinking about, Raisa? Because you're gonna need it. I know you are going to need it. So next time that you are going to be kidnapped, you better hide a little of moringa inside your pocket, inside of both of your pocket, okay? Make moringa everywhere, okay? Or take a bag with you with 4 kilos of moringa. Yeah, I see. That's what I am talking about. I think now you are waking up with the moringa and go sleeping with the moringa. What do you say, Chris? Huh? He is very interested in moringa. Tell us, Chris. Well, that's all I'm going to say about. What do you think? Is he going to need it?
Sometimes you don't have what to say. Sometimes you don't have what to say, just to to
Sometimes?
observe, because yeah, sometimes you don't have what to say, just to observe, because as you can see, the effect of moringa is already here, with Risa. I mean, dancing without music, and lots of story in his head. You can imagine.
Okay. So, right.
Risa, tell us, what was the reason of your kidnapping in Mali? Because in general, we are hearing about, some kind of terrorist attack, but you were kidnapping by ladies in Mali. So what kind of terrorism was there? I don't understand. Doesn't have any logic.
That's why I told you, every groups has the reason to kidnap somebody. Some kidnap because of money. Some kidnap because of politicians. So for me, it's not politicians, it's not for money. Yeah. So the groups of ladies who kidnap me, they know the reason why they kidnap me. So I'm not kidnapped by men. If I'm kidnapped by men, then I can say, yeah, maybe he's a politician or he have money or something like this. So I'm kidnapped with the simple people. So that's the reason. To see people who kidnap me is simple. Yeah. So that in that way, that's why when
We
I come
cannot
back
say
now, I
simple
need more
people, but
energy. So that's why.
we cannot. Risa, we cannot say normal people.
Yes.
30 ladies. Sorry.
Reza, Reza, come on. You said normal people, man. Yeah. So I think you tell us that
Oh my
if
God,
you
this
were
is normal.
kidnapped,
Normal.
come on. Well, let me find the words to explain in English, okay? Because I'm laughing inside and I cannot make it. Well, let me breathe for a second. Okay. You said if you were kidnapped by men. If you kidnapped by men, you will be killed. You know, they will kill you. This is the first thing, and they will steal your brain or your kidney because they want to make money from kidnapping. Okay, this is terrorism after all. But you said I am kidnapped with the normal person. So you refer to the kidnapping women as normal. So this is something inside your head, or I think you drink a lot of moringa, and now you are seeing that those ladies are normal. Come on, Raisa. After all, they are human thieves. They theft a man, you know. And second, you tell us that you were a slave. You cook for them and you clean. So I think I think that they are not normal. And I think that Nelutsa and Chris agree with me. They are anormal people, okay, or enormal or something like that. Well, I have nothing to add more, okay. And the reason to kidnap you, well, you only know this, and you tell us that they know the only reason. So you need to share us this reason, or let it be a secret. I don't know. Okay.
I'm not young anymore.
For that, we have moringa.
Just watch the movie Gigi, and I'm Maurice Chevalier. I'm not young anymore.
Yes, I get the point. I get the point. Well, I think that Raisa is thinking differently. Okay.
Well,
Yeah,
he's
Raisa,
young
stop
man.
thinking that.
He's a young man.
Okay, I think Risa actually he felt like in paradise there, in Mali. I think for him was paradise. No, Risa?
No, Chris. Okay, Chris. What do you think if a man kidnapped by ladies? So is that a criminal? This is not criminal because this is something that and they kidnap you to give for your favor for your favor, So for your favor, that's it. And the people
I'm
say
an old
no.
man. I'm a happily married old man with an old wife, and I'm very happy. Thank you very much.
Well,
Yes, and
I salute
if
you.
you are an old man and you was kidnapped by old woman, is that a criminal? This is not criminal. This is not a crime. This is wonderful things. Me, I am a young and I was kidnapped by young ladies.
That is so politically incorrect. When you say ladies around here, people will not like you.
Why? No, I won't say. I won't say what. Say girls.
No, women and men are respected, and then with the with ladies and gentlemen and all that, that's old school. It's old fashioned. And when you travel the world, you have to be aware of your surroundings. It may be appropriate where you are to say these terms. In other parts of the world, it may not be appropriate because people may be offended by the words that you use. So I'm just saying, when you travel around the world, you could be yourself. That's perfectly fine. Some people may be offended by the language that you use normally. I'm not offended because I understand. It's just some people may be offended by the terms ladies or like that, because that's something that we used quite a bit 50 years ago, and it's very rarely used these days.
Risa, stop messaging to the ladies.
Yeah. I can't stop it because they are happy. They want to kidnap. I told them to come to kidnap me again. Yeah, that's why for me I can't stop with ladies. I told you that. And
Lisa,
now
I have a question for you. Are you interested in women or are you interested in ladies?
This is absolutely this is a good question. I don't know how to answer. I can say, I'm interested on ladies because they are young. They can have more energy. But women is I can say women and ladies is the same, because when say a lady, that is not we can say a woman is somebody who's already married, or have an age more than
You have a lot to learn. You have a lot to learn, Risa, about people all around the globe. But you are young.
Okay, so I understand you. So because if I am interested, I'm interested on the women and ladies, because when say women is general. Women is a lady, like we can say now. Naluta, she's a woman. She already married, but we can call her a lady because she's still young. Okay, so But when yeah, so for me, if you can tell me, I will say yeah, I'm interested on ladies, ladies in general, even if it's all.
I have another question for you, Risa. Do you think ladies and women, do you see them as people?
Yes, yeah, I see them as the people, and you know, I love them.
Or you see them as the food?
I can see
Come
them
on,
as the people.
answer.
The answer, I say yes, I can see them
Like
as people.
the food.
I agree.
I said
I agree
food.
with Coach Nalutsa because when you are infatuated with people, it's like a treat. It's like a food. It's like a desire. It's like something that is just emotional. And when you treat a person like a person with an unconditional love, you don't treat them like an object or you don't treat them like food.
Okay, so if that okay, that's a great. So when we live with our girlfriends, okay, we treat him as as a person, but we need something from him to eat as a food. Huh? Teacher Chris, this question is for you.
Well, I could be too much information right now because I can be intimate with my wife and I can, start chewing on her. So it's, that's very personal. When you're in a relationship with someone, you're very close to them and you're very emotional, true. But when you're out there, see, Risa, I'm a lot like you, whether you know it or not, because when I'm out in public, um, I like what we call public expressions of endearment or PD. I like to show off that I love my wife out in public, and it's sometimes it can be embarrassing. So I get a little silly out there with my wife because I love her so much, and it's a public display of affection. I really enjoy that. And so I can be very much like you, but because I like to show off, I like to be on stage, I like to say, "This is my wife, and I love her very much, and I'm going to show a public display of affection." And she may be embarrassed by it because she wants to keep it private. So I have to be consciously aware of how I treat people around me because it's like what Teacher Tim says, the karma comes right back when you do something that's not quite right and that's not fair to the other person. It hits me back 10 times. So we all have to be careful out there how we treat each other and how we love ourselves and how we love others. So sometimes I have to rein in my emotions and rein in how I feel in public and even here online. So I could be a silly a little bit, but it's important to be aware of everyone around you and be conscious of their feelings. And it's okay to be fun, but it's very helpful to be conscious on how you treat your partner or your relationship, because I may want to be affectionate with them in public, but they may not want me to be affectionate in public.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, that's why I said to people, you know, for me, why I said I love ladies, you know, and to be with my girlfriend outside, I want to I want to show that I love her to the public. You know, that make me happy. You know, I love that. I love to, you know, to walk with her, you know, with the lady, to walk with her in the public, and showing that she's mine. She's mine. You know, and even when we are speaking like online here. So this is the point, teacher Chris, why people sometimes don't want to show that outside, when, you know, when some are, when they working, they don't want to work with the girlfriend, or lady don't want to show that with her boyfriend.
It's called ego and vanity. Those two things. You're showing off, and you're being egotistical, and you're being vain. I'm not saying it in a negative way or a positive way. I'm just saying that you want to show off. It's pride, vanity, ego, lust. It's a lot of different things. And sometimes it's best to respect the other person and not do it.
There is one thing I want to know exactly, you know, for us as men and for women. You know, when we meet first each other, we say, wow, this is my love and my wife for life, and then we get married, we get children. After that, they divorce. I can see now women, they're living alone with their children. You can say, oh, I am a divorced woman, or a man say, I am a divorced man, I live with my children. What caused that? Is there why this is, they said, again, there is a love, and we say, I love, and after that we divorce. I want to know about these things, teacher Chris, if you have an experience for that.
I have experience knowing that people are not objects. They're not toys to play with. They are people like yourself. And first of all, you have to love yourself first before you love somebody else. Because when you love somebody else and you're not loving yourself, that's when the divorce comes. That's when the troubles come, because you have to love yourself first before you love anybody or anything else. And when you do not love yourself, and you're outwardly loving everything else, that's a lie. That's not real. And then you you end up in divorce. You end up with nothing, because you are nothing, because you're not loving yourself. So I've seen that around me, because people are living from the outside in instead of the inside out. And the reason why my wife and I have a relationship, because we are genuine with each other. We don't have to say, I love you all the time. We respect each other for who we are. And that's what's important, because we are the best when we love ourselves and then we love each other. It's simple as that.
Okay, so teacher Chris, you said before that we should love ourselves first. Okay, how we should love ourselves? In which way? What does it mean?
It's easier said than done, because loving oneself is a big part of self-awareness. If you don't know who you are, and getting to know yourself without shame, without judgment, because there's many years I didn't like myself at all. I didn't like what I saw. And now I'm beginning to accept who I am. And that's all part of that loving yourself. It's just accepting yourself for who you are, all your good things, all your bad things, everything about you. And it's a process. It's not like instant soup or instant mashed potatoes sometimes. Um, we have our good days and we have our bad days. Like right now, I'm having some bad times, and I'm learning the lessons of the bad times, and I'm rising above it and getting to know myself better. So it's a teaching thing. Everything we do every day is a teaching thing, and we get to know each other, get to know ourselves better. And it's so easy to run away from ourselves and tune it out and be something that we're not. So it's good to be in balance. Do our best, be the best we can be. And when we have problems, we could see them as solutions sometimes. So I don't like being a human being, but this is a classroom for me to push through. So so
Yeah. Abdel, do you have any question for teacher Chris? Yeah. Open your microphone.
Well, the mic is open up. Well, before I ask you, Sir Chris, I would like to ask Risa. Risa, he told us before that when he is outside in the public, he wants to show that he loves his girlfriend. Well, I want to ask you, Risa, the difference between you and Chris. Chris is living with his wife happily life. Okay. So when he has the intention to show that or express that he loves her, well, it's going to be all right. After all, he has got one heart and he has got one love. While people outside, if they see a lot of girlfriends, like as Chris tell us before, in some societies or in some culture around the world, if you walk with a lot of ladies and you show that you love them all, well, they will call you a playful. You will be playful, okay? You will be a playboy man. So they will not see it as an attraction to the woman. They will see it as an attraction to the what the woman have. Sorry, the phone must have fall down. So I suggest that you try to drink a little less of moringa. Okay, drink it only in Nigeria. All right. So, Chris, you are listening to me, right? Okay. Well, about
oh yes.
okay, thank you, Chris. Well, you had my intention about this subject because I think that I have a kind of experience in this field. As you know, I told you before that I'm already divorced. And I would like to have advantage from your experience and knowledge about long life and during happy life. Okay, happy married couple. Okay. So you told us that we need to love ourselves. Well, I think you are right. And also, sometimes you love yourself. But the problem is that the other person doesn't appreciate that you love yourself. Okay. So in my experience, well, I think that I'm gonna be honest with you 100%. Well, sometimes you love yourself more than you love your wife. Okay, in some relationships, the woman will love you back. Okay, she will love how you love yourself, and you will love how she loves herself. What does this mean? In my own way of thinking, if my wife respects that I love myself, she will love me back more. Okay, and I will love her back more. So we are not going to have jealousy problem. It's going to be a kind of freedom in doing things, a kind of trust, a sharing trust between us two. Well, in my daily life, in my culture, in my religion, there are some of the uncultural women that did not see the outside, like you were saying. They live in from the outside in the out in. They don't live from the inside out. Okay. So when she saw that you are taking care of yourself and wearing your best suits and going to work glowing and shining, she will not love you in this kind of way. She will think a backstage thinking. She will think that you are going to cheat on her, that you are not interested in her, that you may wear the best of your clothes. I mean, inside home, well, you cannot wear your work suit at home, at house, right? Well, in this relationship, the problem that faced me that after marriage there is no connection. You know, there is no connecting idea. For example, you and your wife, you don't have to tell her that you love her. She will know it, okay? And you will know that she loves you. For example, with a blink of an eye, that means a lot, okay? Uh, so I don't know. Everyone has his special, how to call it, special.
I think we don't
Okay.
hear him anymore.
We lost,
Okay.
yeah, we lost him. We lost him. Okay, if he's back, okay, no problem. Okay, you are back.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So, yeah, so we we will keep
Risa, just a minute.
absolutely.
Risa, hold on. Let's Abdel to finish what he has to say,
Okay.
okay?
Thank you. Thank you. Well, Chris,
Yeah.
I would like to know is the loving of the self is a problem to create in this connection. I mean, in a divorce. Okay, Risa.
Okay, I understand. When I say love myself, maybe I would use different words. I say, well, maybe I would say acceptance more than love, because I could. When you say love myself, I could be very vain and very into pleasuring myself and stuff like that. It's not that. It's more just accepting myself who I am without judgment. It's more like that than you know. It's more. It's less than that. Um, I come from a family of many divorces and stuff, so I waited until I was in my 50s to find my wife. I didn't have any relationships before that. I waited and I gave up on ever having a life with somebody else, and it showed up. So I didn't want to have what my brothers and sisters and family had of girlfriend, boyfriend, girlfriend, divorce, you know, making the mistakes. I would rather be single than mess up. And so the opportunity came, and I was genuine from the start, and we took it very slow. I was listening to the other person where I never listened before. And that's the key. You have to listen to their needs and forget about what you want. Because many divorces or breakups are due because people don't listen to each other. And it's as simple as that.
Yeah, okay. Thank you, teacher Chris. Murad, you are here. Hello, welcome. Can you hear us? Murad.
Welcome, Murad. Absolutely, that's a great.
I just want to know
we
if
will talk more.
Just a minute. I didn't.
You can hear
Okay.
us.
I think Risa and I we have Risi, please respect ladies.
Good evening. Good evening, everyone.
Okay, so I want. Wait, just a minute. Let me to finish, please. I want to know if Murad has any kind of question according to marriage or according to divorce. So Murad, you can put your question if you have.
I haven't any question. I'm here just listening.
Oh, really? So you don't have any question about marriage and divorce? Okay, in public you don't have. I know. All right. That's funny. Okay, honey, Risa, you can talk now.
Yeah. So yeah, I really want to talk more about the divorce, because that's why I said when so teacher Chris earlier said you have to love yourself. Okay, absolutely, I agree with you. To love yourself, but when you meet your partner, so you love him and he love you, and we agree with this point, and to come to marry together and stay live for maybe for about we can say 10 years, and get children get children. And I agree in one point also, everybody sometimes has a negative way and a positive way to we can understand with each other. But the point is, when the divorce came, why there is no how to even if that person, your partner, one or man or the woman or the man make a mistake. I think if there is children between us, why not we can find a way to forgive the mistakes that the person made, and what can cause these big mistakes until we get divorced. Malik, he has an experience, because he told me already, a divorced man. Yeah, and I believe that the day you meet you meet your wife, you love her and she love you. There is not somebody go take it to and give it to you to tell you you can marry this. This is one point. And the second point is, how did you see when a man married and get children, after that they divorce it? What do you think the feeling of those children? So these two questions, I would like Murad and I say Murad, Malik and Chris, they can make point of this.
Go ahead, Malik. You go first.
Actually, I just want to
Okay,
say
thank you.
something to Risa. Risa, try to put just one question, not two questions, just one. And after
Okay,
you can put.
okay.
Thank you.
Okay. The first question is for Malik and Chris, so both of them can answer this question. Is when we get when we get married, I meet my girlfriend and we live and we get married together. Okay, we stay for years. We get children. Yeah, and then after that we get divorced. So, and Chris said we should love to we love ourselves. That time our woman or wife will love us. So what can cause this divorce? So Malik, go ahead.
Okay. Okay, thank you, Risa. Thank you, Nelucha. Thank you, Chris, for letting me start in first. Well, Risa, with all due respect, there are things that some societies can accept, and there are things that some society will not accept. For example, in my situation, well, I don't have the ability to make a girlfriend, then live to her, then got married, okay? I don't have the capacity to build love before marriage, okay? Here we generally married in a very traditional way, okay? That means that your parents go to the woman and see if she suits you and she is all right. Then they will tell you, for example, I'm talking about my experience. They will tell you that we have found you a wife. What do you say about this one? Well, in our religion and in our tradition, you cannot go directly to make her your girlfriend and walk with her inside. Well, if you walk with her inside and express, for example, that you want to marry her, well, you will be shot like in the head, okay? Because it's forbidden and it creates a lot of problems, okay? It's not okay here in Algeria. It's not okay to go out with a woman which is not your wife. Okay, so this is how to call it. Definitely. The second thing, you get married and you will find new things about that wife, and the wife will find things about you. There are some conflicts. For example, I'm walking in, there is a difference between knowing a path and walking in that path. Okay, for example, my own experience that leads me to go to the divorce, that it's like you can call it innocent mistake or ignorance mistake. Well, in another society or in another part of the world, if I knew her before, maybe we are going to be okay. Because if I knew her and I knew what she's able to do and not able to do, and what she loves and what she dislikes, then I will choose if I marry her or not, and she will choose if she will accept with me as a husband or not. But when you take two people and put them inside under the same roof, okay, and they will find some conflicts. Their way of thinking is not matching, okay? They do not think in the same way, okay? For example, if she is a very romantic person and I'm a very serious person, we are not going to be able to make a connection with our thoughts and how to call it things in common, or the opposite. You see, Raisa? And for the second question that for the second part, I cannot answer it. I think Chris has got more experience in this because he has got another way of living, and he was saying, Chris was saying that he didn't want. Look how smart he is. I appreciate this, Chris. He didn't want to go in a relationship and to get involved in some problems and disconnecting and letting go the woman or something like that. He was waiting until he gets sure. And the 50 years, he worth waiting for it. And I appreciate this, Chris.
Yes,
Yeah.
many
Okay, Chris.
people wanted me to. I had friends. Okay, Chris, let's go down to Las Vegas and let's go to prostitutes and have some fun. I said no. So let's go to no. I had my morals and my ethics, and if it happens, if it happens, it happens. Because I based everything on when I was with my grandparents, and they were very traditional. They were very loving, very old-fashioned, and they loved each other for who they were, and that's what I wanted. And so I had brothers and sisters go through divorces, and our traditions all over the world are very similar because traditions can get in the way. For example, my brother got a girlfriend pregnant, and her family said they could not have an abortion and they had to get married. They were forced to get married. And so they were married for a short period of time, 15 years with 2 children. And then my brother left and married someone else, and he's happy now. So most of my nieces and nephews have 2 families. All of them do. And I decided as a young age, and also my wife as at a young age, we decided not to have children when we were children. And so we found out the reason why we get together is because when we talk about our lives before we met, many of the things we were going through were similar or parallel. So we understand each other, even though we did not see each other for 50 years, is because we karmically have similar angst and sadness and happiness, and we just work well together. And that's fortunate, and it's rare for people to really love each other, and people do get angry at people who get along, because how could that be? How can that be? Well, it is possible. It's just the way it is. Some people need to go through many, many relationships, and they have to go through divorces. The divorce is not a bad thing. My younger brother had a divorce, and he's getting along fine with his ex-wife. Perfect with the family. Everything is fine. I just choose not to do that this lifetime. It's just a matter of choice. And I think more than self-love, I think the best term is self-honesty. You have to be honest with yourself, what you really want in your life, whether it's going to be single for the rest of your life or not, to have children or not, to be a hermit or not, or to be Risa or not. You know, doesn't matter. As long as you're happy with your choices. And that's what's important.
Yes, thank you. Thank you very much for your answers, both of you. So now I will go back to Nailuta, as she's a woman, and she's married. Yeah. So Nailuta, what do you think when when a couple married and they have children and they divorce? So how do you can see this? How the living of the children? Do you think? Do you agree with this point for between those two families, man and his woman?
Okay, Lisa. Well, as time, I prefer my son to live in peace instead of seeing me fighting with his father and beating with each other and hating each other and hearing, bad words from us. I prefer my son to not be with us. I mean, to not be in this kind of family. I prefer to divorce than my son to stay in a home where always he see fighting, okay, and just bad words. For example, his father always to make me, I don't know how. Yeah, I prefer divorce in this way because my son or your children needs peace, needs love, needs caring, needs respect. So what kind of example I will give to my son if his father is hitting me? Well, he will take the example from his father and he will do with his wife. So in this situation, I agree with divorce. I do not agree to stay with someone because of the children, because you have children with a person. I do not agree with these things. And if you don't have love anymore, how you can stay with that person? It's very difficult to stay. You stay, but from other reasons. But doesn't mean that there is love, but can be respect. So you can remain in a family, you can remain with his father or with his mother, to not be any more love, but to be a respect. I mean, look, we are remaining together because we have children, okay? But you should respect me and I should respect you. I have my own value, you have your own value. But if there also is not respect, then you cannot remain in a family. So here is your choice. You can choose to remain or to leave, But I will never agree to stay with someone because of the children. Never. Question, Risa?
Thank you. Yeah. Thank you. So that's why what I would like to know exactly, because when there is the reason for cause of divorce, and is there because when we get married we love each other, so there is a limit of love. So because when we already get married, we love each other and we make children, and that we start to fight. What caused this fight is a cheating, as you said, or is what? So I think That's what I want to know exactly.
Okay, so
Because we met together, so I agree.
there can be many reasons, okay, but one of the reasons is that there was not love from the first time, okay, but probably one of them didn't love each other, okay. And after, because in the first months everyone come to you and talk beautifully to you and brings you flower, brings you chocolate and all this stuff, because they want to show the beauty, okay, from themselves. But when he or she get you, no, these things are finished, okay? Now you are my wife, now you are my husband. Why I need to come and to bring you flower again? No, love is like a water, and no, like a water, like a flower. I mean, so
Well,
if you
it's
want,
unique. It's unique in every situation. Like in my family, my father and mother stayed to the end, and they didn't get along at the end. And my sister wanted my parents to divorce in the 1970s because it was the thing to do. So at the end, when my father was dying, we all got together as a family without our spouses, and we were just the children and the mother and the father, and we had a wonderful time, because if our parents divorced years before, we wouldn't have this unity at the end to say goodbye as a whole, as a family as a whole. So see, there's no one solution for everyone. Every family is different and every situation is different. So we could say that, oh, this is the right thing to do for every family. No, every family has unique choices. And I want to say to everyone that this was a unique choice for my family, and for other families, the other way of divorcing is perfectly fine. So every choice that each family makes is perfectly fine, because that's the lessons that we need, so that we could say, well, I like things a certain way for myself, so I live the way I want to live myself. That's fine. And it's different from the rest of my family. That is okay. So Nalutza has, she has strong feelings. I have strong feelings too, and that's our personal choices. So, Risa, I want to let you know that every situation has unique challenges. So, there's no one solution to everything. See, we can theorize and we could talk about this. What is the right thing to do, Chris? No. The best experience is to go through it. Malik, Nalutza, Risa, and myself, we are experts based on our own personal experiences, and we could share it with each other. Unless you go through it yourself, that's the best teacher. And then we can share with others, because there are so many different variables, so many different possibilities, and there's no one solution. And the most important thing is that people who are watching this now or later, I want everybody to listen, and just listen and make up your own mind on what we are saying and learn from all of us, because collectively we have so many different points of view, and that's what's important, is to learn from all of us and respect all of each other's points of view. None is better than the other, none is correct, and none is, whatever. I'm talking too much. So, yeah.
yeah, that's true, teacher team. Teacher team, what happened? Teacher team is into my mind, I think. No, I just want to say that it's true, teacher Chris. We are all here, learners and teachers in the same time, because we are learning and we are, let's say, teach from our experience, So it's amazing. Yeah, and yes, it's true. It depends on the situation. It depends on the family where you are living also, and all this stuff. But for all this stuff, I just one thing I have to say: unconditional love. Teacher Chris, because if you have unconditional love, you can understand also others people, and you can forgive them, and you can live in the end having unconditional love. This is the most important thing: unconditional love. That's all. And I can see here is Mr. Andy from Bangladesh. Hello, good afternoon. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. Thanks for having me. Greetings, everyone. I hope you all are doing well as well. How are you, Teacher Chris? My big brother Visa, and nice to see you, Mr. Malik. And as I always, the Romanian Ferry, Neluza Kosma. Nice to see you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. Okay, Malik. Malik, go ahead. Go ahead. We want to listen to you about my question.
Risa, you want me to answer again about that question?
No, because when I was talking with Nanuta, I saw you want to talk. So yeah, so that's why I said, okay, go ahead. Maybe you have something to add about that, about the divorce. Because when Nanuta said unconditional love, if there is unconditional love, that means we can also look for this unconditional love and forgive each other to stay together, because we made mistakes. I know everybody made mistakes, and the point where I agree is when you said, that your parent go see a lady and they say they want to marry it for you, and they come. So you don't talk with the lady. The lady don't talk to you. You never live together to know each other, just maybe by phone. And so that this is a respect of your family. But I can see in other countries like USA or in different countries, people can meet together. Neluta, she met her husband at school, and they live together. They have children. After 5 children, and they divorce. So this is what I said. If we know there is unconditional love, to love each other, to love somebody unconditional, why not we can prove a solution? We can find a solution when we discuss, and we should just come back and sit together, then talk. To find a solution for not a divorce, because we already have children, and we meet together. We love each other before when we met. The first day we are saying, "Oh, I love you. You love me." Huh? So and she said, Naruto said, no, there is no the first week, the man or the lady bought flowers, so thank this gift. So this is what we want to know. This is what we want to learn with our audience. Maybe some people, as Teacher Chris said, some people should listen and don't agree with any point. We are all here have different point of view, and we are all here sharing this to learn, and sharing this for other people also to learn about other cultures. Because right now Malik share their culture, and even in my country, we have the same culture. People sometimes, your parents can give you we can say your cousin to marry her. So we accept it because a respect of our family, our tradition. You understand? But after that, you can go meet some another lady. Maybe you see her just in a party, and you take her number, you communicate with her. After you marry her, after a long time, you divorce. So I would like really to know exactly the points the cause of divorces and why we can find solution for that.
Okay, okay, Raisa, I get the point. Well, your answer is founded between teacher Chris' words. Okay. Well, I will say what teacher Chris said in another way. Maybe you are going to get the point. Well, he said that love is about respecting and showing how much you love, and it's not about saying. Risa, you are saying that you tell her that you love her, and she tell you that you love her. Okay, but as teacher Chris said, it's about showing, not saying. There is a difference between saying something. It's easier than done. Okay, so it's like a challenge. Every day you go in a new challenge. You try to how to call renovate, recreate, make it new every day. Okay, so after 5 or 4 children, and they realized that they are not going to be with themselves anymore. Well, in that situation, I think that love and passion is dead. It's not they do not want to love each other. They do not want to make efforts to show that they love each other. And when the couple stop making efforts to make the other one happier or happiest, okay, it will become a disconnection. Okay, Raisa, for example, for you, Raisa, how many girlfriends do you have? Maybe you have met 15 girlfriends. I'm sure you 15, not I'm not saying 50, because in a virtual maybe you have 50, okay. But in your life you have meet at least make 15 relation or 10 relationships, right? In those relationships, the first one, maybe you get agree with her for 10 days or 15 days or a month. I mean, it's a kind of period. Then you stop getting interest to her. You stop getting attracted to her. Why? Because maybe she do not want to show you how much she respect you. As Chris said, it's all about respect first. Then the love is going to be showed off easily. Okay, it goes without saying. Okay, you love yourself and she will love how you love yourself. Okay, so for example, you have make a lot of relationships and you did not maintain just one relationship. Okay, you keep changing relationship and you keep going from a girlfriend to a girlfriend. That means that you did not find your match. You did not find the one that you fight for. And in other situation, people may got divorced because they are the one who choose to stop believing in this relation. They just get tired, you know. Like as Nelutsa said, for example, if the screaming is going to be every day at the house and the problems and the bad words and live in this kind of trouble, well, they will not remain together. Okay. So as I told you, Raisa, it depends from somebody to somebody, from person to person, from culture to culture. Maybe for me, if I knew the woman and I make a lot of how to call it a lot of years acquaintance and get to know her a lot, and we got married, maybe also that we are going to make a divorce. It's not. It does not depend whether you know the woman before or not. It depends the divorce, the main reason of the divorce that I have discovered in many cultures, not only mine, okay, that people, they are the one who stop fighting for the love, okay, and if they stop, both of them, you are going to be tired, Raisa, okay. For example, you have 10 relationships with 10 girls, and I know that you are how to call it, a big man, old man, not old as in age, but old in experience. But you did not find the right couple for you. You keep going from a woman to a woman to a woman. So you did not find that woman that she deserve you to fight for her. Okay, and it's all about communication. Yeah, it's all about communication and respect and to not make borders. Okay, you don't make how to call it exceptions, how to make rules. There is no rules in love. And like Nelutsa said, some people stop bringing flowers every day and stop bringing chocolate. Well, I think it's a challenge again. Marriage is a challenge. Every day you need to make a new way how to make the other one happy. Okay, maybe it stops in flower, but it starts in journeys, in trips, in holidays. We need to separate our work life from our social inside life. Okay, because I think too many people confuse them. The husband gets back from the work tired and he does not talk to his wife or smile to her or make good contact with her. Well, she will get bored with the time, and that boring will turn into screaming, and that screaming will turn into fighting, and that fighting will turn into a very dark place to live in. And that's why they have the problem and they got divorce. They stop believing in trying, or the other person is blocking you, or yeah. So Raisa, I think they do not have nothing to add more. I have told you everything.
Yeah, thank you, thank you,
Welcome, Raisa.
thank you very much for sharing. Thank you very much for sharing, and absolutely. That's why that's why I always talk with different ladies, and why I'm supporting also ladies. This is the reason, because I believe that the effect of divorce, it came from all, we can say 95% or 19% from men. The cause came 90% from men. Yeah, yes, because I know if a lady, even she saw you do some bad things. I'm talking to someone who met the lady and has a relation before they get married. They talk together before they get married. Yeah. So, and as a man started something, and after a while he stopped doing those things. So that means the love start dying between him and the lady. So why, if you can keep these things going, don't start it. Like as Nelita said, flowers. So I know I can offer her every day flowers. So yeah, I can, if I keep every day I bring flower for her. Every day I bring chocolate for her, and I tell her I will keep it. But I know I can't keep it. So I will in the long time, I will start today. I will say after 1 month I bring a flower for her. After that I leave maybe 3 months, bring it. So she can see there is now the love that we started with. What I share with her when I meet her, it start now reduce, decrease. Yeah, go down until it die. So now yeah, now the man now looking for what? He looking for a way, just to make the woman get a wrong way, just to make a mistakes. He will provoke the mistakes, because when she talk, he will shout. Why you do that? Why you do that? I believe that if the woman start the reason for the divorce, the man will find a solution, to keep this relation long. So now I will ask Naluta. She's a woman. I know even she's not she's still married now, but maybe she has a friend who's divorced. Okay, so Neluta, do you think the cause of divorce came from men, almost all come from ladies, from women? What do you think, in your opinion, for those people who meet together?
I will never say.
For those people who met together,
I will never say. Okay, I will never say this came from men or from woman. No, in generally this came from both of them, not only from one part. So we cannot say the reason of divorce are the men. No, I do not agree with these things, Risa, because that means what we are. No, it's depend. But in generally, when you build a relationship, you are building together. Okay, together, right? You are starting to fall in love with each other, but together. And when you get to a divorce, also you get there together. I mean, not only men or only women. No, it's 50-50 here. So, for example, let's say your husband is not anymore as before. Okay, probably he's now too much busy, with work and something like that. But if you, as a woman, when your husband come home and you scream to him and you show off and you are not talking like a friend, of course you will get to a divorce. No, so we need also to understand men that they are working a lot. They have a lot of stress in work also, and when they come home they want to relax, not to come in a stress room. Okay. They need peace. And also men should understand that also women need peace. Probably they have children, and children always are screaming, crying, stuff like that. So I think they need to respect each other and to understand each other. I mean, you understand. And when I say respect, I mean peace there. I mean, you come from work, I try to be kind with you. You also try to be kind with me. And let's take 5 minutes together, you and I, and to talk, how was your day? How was your day? Not how was my day. Okay, how was your day? And after he also realized, okay, but how was your day too? So like that, you will build, again, that love, again, that, caring and all this stuff by listening each other, by understanding each other, by talking to each other. And when I'm saying talking, I don't mean I'm with my phone into my hands now and I'm talking to you. Okay, Risa. Okay, think you are my husband and I'm your wife. And right now I'm with my phone talking with, I don't know who, or maybe watching a YouTube, and you are asking me, how was your day, Neluza? Okay, my day was okay. Do you think this is a contact between us? No, it's not any kind of contact. It's not any kind of report between each other, because I'm using phone. And you are staying and you are watching. Okay, what she's doing? She's not respecting me. Because when I talk to her, she's using phone. Or you, I'm talking to you and you are using your phone, or maybe you are watching TV. No. So you should take time with your wife, take time with your partner to talk with each other by not using other things, to not be distracted by other things. I mean, phone, TV, whatever, just you and that person. It's very important. But also it's happening, sometimes that person do not want to talk, do not want to accept you. So there you cannot really do many things after, because this is this person. Okay, you try once time, 2 times, 3 times, many times to talk to him, to talk to her. But if you see that person really don't care about you anymore, then you are doing your own things. That's all. Because it needs to be respect from both sides, not only from one. Okay? This is my opinion. Yeah. Elisa?
yeah, yes, that's great. We just want to know exactly where it came, because as you said, when I'm not respecting you, so that means the love is respect. Because people look to others, they want the other to like them. Like I would like you. I like Anita to like me, my wife to like me. No. First, we should focus on respect, because when we respect each other, even in a relation, when we started the relation, first when we meet together, okay, hey, I will share with you. This is my point. This is the things that I don't want you to do that for me. This is the things that we share. Everybody ask his partner. So what I would like, the point what we should do is to respect each other. So when the respect start dying, we start now not respecting each other. So this is the cause. This is that can bring the cause for love. We can say, yes, I can love you unconditional, but if I don't respect you, there's no unconditional love. There is no love. Because when I respect you,
try to make difference between unconditional love and romantic love. Okay, unconditional love, always I'm saying you can love everyone. Okay, everyone, but doesn't mean that you like the behavior or that person. Okay, so unconditional love, and I explained it you, I think 1 year and a half, almost 2 years. What is unconditional love? Actually, unconditional love is that kind which God has for us. Okay. Unconditional love for flowers, unconditional love for animals, unconditional love for human beings. Why? Because there you can find a life. This is unconditional love. I mean, I love you because you are a human being, because you are a creature of God. For that, I love you. Because you're unique, because you're special. All right? This is unconditional love. Like is another thing. Is another thing. Okay? For example, I like this flower, or I love this flower. What I'm doing if I like and if I love? Well, if I like, I will take my flower, I will take from that ground and I will put it on my kitchen. And after 2 or 3 days, that flower will die. But if I love the flower, I will lay that flower on the ground and I will put water there because I love that flower, because I want life there for that. So this is unconditional love, to love a person for what that person is, because he's special, because he's unique, but doesn't mean I need to accept his behavior. I mean, probably that person is violent. Probably that person is, not respectable person. Okay. So it doesn't mean that I need to accept his behavior. No, I don't. So if I don't like this person, I'll try to stay away. That doesn't mean I need to hate him or I need to do something bad for that person. No way. You are you, I am who I am. But I respect you who you are. Okay, so you stay there, I stay here. And I still love you because you are a creature of God, because you are unique for that. So this is unconditional love. When we are talking about romantic love, that is another case. It's that love between husband and wife, girlfriend, or, boyfriend. Okay, Risa? So try to make little difference between this kind of love.
Yeah, I agree, and I know I make it different. I just sharing this point because to say to people, because of the respect when we respecting somebody. Okay, so we should think about unconditional love as a human. Even in our relation, romantic love, we should think as a human. Because as a human, I don't want to make something bad to you, as I have unconditional love for you as a human being. You understand? So that's why I share about that, because I believe that when I live with my girlfriend, okay, for a long time, as she's a lady, and I believe that she showed me the love and the respect, and show her the respect and the love. Okay, so after that, when I divorce her, I know she's hurt. I know that thing is going to hurt her, or if she leave me, she knows that thing it will hurt me. So she should think, she should or he should think about unconditional love, about to hurting a human, because you know that when you do something bad, as if you think about unconditional love, you know that thing is going to hurt that person. You should think about that. You should think he's a human. So I will try to see the things that can make us good. If I make it the respect. Yeah. So absolutely, we, the divorce. Believe me, it hurts me, and I want to know. Believe me about that, because wow, Beston is in the house. Yeah. So, and when we can't say, if like now many of my friends, oh Risa, you talk always about ladies. You have to marry. You have to marry. You have to marry. Okay, guys. Yes, but those people who are married and they divorce, we should also know about that. We should know about that. Or ladies who married and are divorced, they live they have the children with them. We should know about that. Not just think about that person who is not get married. That person that is not get. We should know. I want to know. Okay, I meet this lady Beston from Kurdistan. She's a beautiful lady. I love her. I get married to her today to her. And after 2 years, we divorce. That means I'm not loving her, or she's not loving me. So that's why I'd like to talk about that. And other people who's working, they can't share.
Risa, you put this question thousands of times, and I already answered, I think, thousands of times on this question. But it's okay, still put question, because probably I will get another answer in another day. So I just want to say welcome to Arsh, okay, and to say hello. Thank you so much for joining us. How are you
Hello,
doing?
everyone. I'm doing great, actually. Just because I'm wearing a suit, just because I was in a kind of wedding. I was having fun. Risa, you're talking about not getting married, so I was having fun dancing, rounds and rounds. So one of the positivity about getting married, Risa, listen. When you have a wedding, you make a day, for a lot of people, like your relative, the people that you know, your friends, and you have party. Everyone is happy just because you're getting married or someone is getting married, and that's our life. We should get married. We should. I don't say we must. I say we should. At least once in a lifetime. That means once, at least. I know some get like 4, 10, 20, I don't know, but at least you have one, like one wedding with a beautiful woman or handsome man, and you will have your special day, which is you're just making your day very special, and it remain in the memory for a long time. So Risa, I know you want to be single forever, like forever. It's okay, man, but at least you have to celebrate while other people are getting married. You should support them. You don't have to say, oh, you don't have to get married just because I don't get married. So you have to be supportive for those people who want to create family, have their family, have children, give birth to children. So that's what you need to do. Don't say be single forever, because being single is better. If you just be single like forever, it's gonna be crazy.
Okay, thank you very much. So today you participate on that, and everybody is happy. Okay, I'm talking about the divorce. So today every family that participate this marriage are happy. So and the man is happy, the woman is happy. After 10 years, they have children, they get divorced. So how did you think? Why? How did those people are?
First of all, if you have children, that doesn't mean you're gonna get divorced. Sometimes children, makes you even stronger in order to be more responsible. Some people they're ignorant when they're single, like me, let's say. I am ignorant and I have no responsibility or so ever. But when I have children, when I have my women or my love of my life, I'm gonna be more responsible, and we have to be cooperative. That means we need to be in a relationship that we care about everything, not just like, I mean, the joy of the relationship, but the responsibility as well. The relative wise, we need to be more kind of social with other people. So now this is how we create something even more stronger, which is family, because family is the basic of everything we create. A society, okay, society, even your country is is created by a lot of families. So if you don't have strong family within the society, you're gonna be, that country, that city, that nation is gonna be kind of weak in their mind, in their hearts, at everything, because they are not strong, they are not motivated, they're not inspired by anyone.
Okay, I agree with you. So for me now, I'm asking you. If you said now you want to marry your lover and your lover. So the point is here is the divorce. Why you divorce after having children? Why you met her, you love her, and she love you. You get married after you divorce. Why?
Okay. You're talking about, you're talking about married, being in marriage, then divorce. I don't know. I don't understand this. Do you think that everyone? Do you think that everyone who gets married and they have children, they're thinking about getting divorced? Really?
Yeah, I'm talking about divorce today because I can't see women who have children after they divorce and they living. They said I am a divorced woman with 5 children, and the man who already married a woman, and after that they after having children they divorce, and today you are participating in a wedding, and those people are all happy together, and I know you know people who divorces. So this is the point. This is what I'm asking today. Yeah.
Okay. First of all, let me talk about my family, and I'm kind of putting picture in your mind. First of all, I have big brother. He's married with a beautiful lady, and they have 2 children, and they're not thinking even about getting divorced. So in your mind, when the woman give birth to children, they're thinking about getting divorced? No, they have more responsibility, but that doesn't mean they need to think about getting divorced. Other one, my younger brother, even though he's younger than me, but he has children. He has a child, a beautiful son, and even though they are kind of young, but they are more responsible than ever. They are thinking about their family, they are thinking about each other, and they're thinking about their future, how they can manage their family, how can they just look after the children and be more responsible and be more cautious. Because our life is just like for me our life is just like a game. If you don't know how to play it, you're gonna be the game. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be the game if you don't know how to play in life.
The point, you didn't answer the question. Really, the question is for people who's getting children and divorcing. This is my point. For me, I'm not agreeing.
I told you about my brother.
Yeah.
I told you about my brothers. They're not thinking even about getting divorced.
Your brothers, they are not divorced, and I love this. And I'm talking about people who's married and have met children. After that, they divorce. This is the question today. This is what I'm asking today. Why?
Okay, let me just give you another example. Okay, why don't you do a lot of stuff like, you know, on Facebook or on Twitter or on Instagram right now? Just because you see potential in somewhere else, that's why you go there. You know, sometimes in life, you know, maybe you think that you're not gonna, you know, your life and her life is not gonna be good at all. So you're thinking about breakup, separation, and kind of maybe divorce if you're married. So it's okay for me. It's okay. Everyone think about this. Even if you're not married and you're in a relationship, so you think about breaking up with that lady or with that woman or with that man. So it's not about marriage only, it's about relationship as well. Those relationship who, you know, those people who haven't got married yet, so they're thinking about breaking up. So breaking up, you know, if you just translate it in other way, that means divorce if you're married. Breaking up or split up.
Yeah. So now I'm asking you, in your opinion, what do you think for those people who getting killed after that they break up? What causes?
I think you know, maybe it will help in some way, and it will cause some problem for others. But the way I see it is maybe if they split up, they divorce, maybe one of them will carry the children and, like, you know, look after the children and nurture the children much better than when they are in relationship. Because when you are in relationship, one of you is responsible and other one is like ignorant, so you're kind of, you know, there's imbalance there. But if it's only you will do it. It's your responsibility. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, breaking up sometimes is good for me. Sometimes good. You don't? Yeah.
Okay. So
Risa, there is something else. There's something else. You have been, let's say, you have been with your mother or with your parents for 16 years, like till the age 16 or 18. Maybe you live with your mother and father. After that, you think about, oh, a lady or a man. Okay? So you're not thinking about your parents, you're thinking about the woman or the man. Come on. So that's kind of, you know, like a breakup as well. It's like a breakup with your, you know, the roots of your family. But we don't say it is a breakup because still they are in our life. But the same for the relationship. We can do, you know, much better with, if you think about it. If you just say, okay, I'm gonna get divorced with you and I'm gonna hate you forever, that's not gonna work. But if you say that, okay, I think, or as we see, as you know, that our relationship is getting worse and worse because one of us is not responsible, or both of us are not responsible. So it's better to be, you know, it's better to split up. You don't have to carry on.
Why not? Why?
Sorry?
And why not? Yeah, why not when we saw our relationship as getting little problems? Why not to find a solution? Because we meet together at the first day and then we love each other. After that, and after all, we have children now. So when we get these problems, I think we should find a solution for that. It's better than to divorce.
Honey, let me just tell you something. I told you responsibility. Responsibility means a lot. Like, for example, your understanding, the way of your thoughts, your attitudes, your everything in life. Because you're not living alone. You're living with someone else. So it all matters. Even your religion is matter. You know, so if you just kind of cope with that, with all of these criterias, and the woman as well, so you'll have no problem at all. But maybe one day they say, oh, the way you dress is not good, so that's a problem. Your thinking, the way you're thinking is not good, or they criticizing you on this, or the way you live, your experience about everything. They don't understand you at all. So this causes problem, and you don't have solution for any problem because there's no understanding. And when there's no understanding, problem arise, and it's gonna be like an explosion and never walk away. So that's why you need to be kind of more cautious. Just finding a woman or a guy is easy for a relationship, but dealing with that person is not that easy. Dealing with them.
Okay, good. You said
for example, I'm just giving you an example right now. For example, I see Nalusa is perfect for me. Now I see that the sight. I see Nalusa is perfect for me. Okay? But when I am dealing, with real Nalusa is maybe different person, or I'm different person when I am in a relationship. It's different when I am living like the way in normal life. But it's different when you are in a relationship. Sometimes people don't change, but in most of the time people change when they get into a relationship.
okay,
It's so true. I wanted to say a few things before I go. I'm going to go back to bed with my wife to warm up because I just took the garbage out. So when my wife and I met, we met online, like I'm looking at Nalusa right now, and my wife was looking at me. And we took 5 months to get to know each other very slowly online. And then I made an email. We started emailing each other. Then we started making secret phone calls because I kept it from my family because my family is very controlling. And then I bought an airline ticket, and a few months before I went over to be with her for the rest of my life. And so that's it. This is one thing. But when Coach Nalusa and I and my wife get together for a glass of water in Paris, that's a different thing, because that's real. This is virtual reality, folks. Once we get together in person, it's a whole different ball game. It's a whole different story, even though we're together for 5 minutes, because there's nothing like reality. And Bastun, I totally agree with you. Is that until all of us get together in person, it's not complete. It's a different reality. This is a very safe virtual reality until we get together in person. That's when what you were talking about happens. So I'm looking forward to that time. Now I'm going to warm up in bed with my wife because I took out the garbage and it's cold for the first time this season. And this is a fantastic Nalusa TV show. And I'll be back at another time. And Bastun, thank you so much for your input. I was listening and I enjoy what you're saying. And thank you, everyone. And I'm going to go now. Bye-bye.
You're welcome. Take care. You're welcome, man. Take care.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you. Thank you
So
very
much
much.
for being here with us. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Okay, Arish. So today you were in the wedding. I believe that you see beautiful ladies there who maybe one of them attract you. Do you think finding you earlier you say finding for a relation, your partner, and dealing with the relation? So today, if wait, why you are hurrying? That's why we and you will always be fighting. Today you went you went in the wedding, okay? So imagine you see how many ladies that you see there. I know you pick one of them. So you
I
see
already-
one who's attractive.
I already picked my one. I have my loved one. I have my girlfriend. So I don't want to go to any party and have, you know, like look for girls to have a relationship with.
Ash, you didn't get the point. You didn't get a point. Please think more. He's asking if you know any lady for him, not for you.
You
Please
know,
try to.
okay. I think, you know, like 100 people, like hundreds girls were there. I would say ladies, not girls. Ladies were there. Several of them, most of the lady for you is, I know they are cute, they're beautiful. But the thing, okay, the ones that I picked for you, like 10 people, you know, 10 ladies were just amazing. So yeah, they're good. They were good.
Any picture for Lisa in private after? Do you think it's possible?
Oh no, they're gonna kill me.
But you know, Risa, we try to help him.
Risa, Risa, you know, when he's doing like online relationship, he's doing it like publicly, and some of the women, they don't like this. They don't like to be shared with other people that they are in love with Risa, with the only one Risa. So that's why it's kind of, you know, Risa, you know, doesn't give a damn about privacy. So that's why some of them, they just say no to Risa.
But I have never ever seen Risa in public with anyone. That's the question. He always is talking about ladies, but never with ladies. I don't know.
What about you? You're not a lady?
Well, yeah, but not in this way. Oh, Risa, for that you are with me.
You know,
I love Aris. Aris too.
You know, he's just using you in order to get other women, because he knows that women talk to women. So in order to get those women, he's kind of with you all the time, most of the time, let's say. So it's a good strategy, man.
Yeah, and Aris. Okay. Wait. So yeah, I know. In a wedding, all the ladies are beautiful. What is the way, is the best way to find a girlfriend? To find it in a wedding, or to find it when she's just walking she's in his way, in a simple way? What do you think?
I never choose ladies on a party or on a bar or anywhere, because I only see them. I don't talk to them. You know what I'm saying? But maybe after that, if I have like a talk with them, like we met, maybe, just maybe. But in the party, I choose like, you know, this woman is perfect for me, so I'm gonna marry that lady. No, that's not happening. I'm not you, man. I'm not you. I don't choose, like, you know, my eyes are open. I see, but still, you know, my eyes connected to this heart, and the heart connected to the mentality. So I see, you know, the wire, you know, transferred to heart, then to mind. I'm kind of calculating every result. When I think it's good, maybe I kind of just say, okay, let's meet each other, maybe, just maybe. But no, it's done with me, because I have my own lady. I have my lady. I'm telling you.
Please do not.
Where you find it? I want to know. No. I'm
just want to say to Lisa, let me to talk. You see, from the start, you don't respect ladies. from the start. Look, your actions are totally different from your words. So right now, Neruța is talking and you don't let me to talk. What's that? You don't respect me. And even I forget what I wanted to say. No. Really, I don't know what I want to say. Okay, Risa, talk, because anyway, I forget.
I want to know, Arash, he said he has his loving girlfriend. So that's why I want to know where how he met her, in a party, or he just met her in another way. So because I want to choose, because I participate, I want to if in the party, I will participate on the weddings to see, because in the wedding ladies are all beautiful, or just her family and you go to meet her. How to choose your girlfriend, Arish?
I don't understand.
This is what I want to know.
Risa, you said that on the parties all ladies are beautiful. So on the parties, but at home ladies are ugly? What do you mean?
No, I ask Arish how to choose your beautiful lady in a party like wedding today, because if he goes to participate the wedding, so some are going to choose their wife on the wedding, because that time all the ladies came there and every lady want to make herself beautiful, or he just met his girlfriend because he know their house. This is what I want to know. How I can choose my future wife.
If you overthink, about the choice that you're gonna make, you never choose, and you never have girlfriends.
But okay, people who get married, what they do to
Sometimes
to know the of them.
Sometimes you get like sometimes you get refused, sometimes you're shy to talk, sometimes you just don't do it. But in order to have a girlfriend or a lady, or I don't know, to be in a relationship, you have to have a purpose. You don't just go, run over a lady and just say, I want to have a relationship with you. You have to have a purpose. So that purpose, then you just have responsibility. You just go for it. But you gotta think. You gotta think, maybe that lady is not for you. But if you just think about that, you never just step up to the plate. But first you gotta just get to know each other. Then you think, okay, this girl is working with you. Is it good? And you ask her as well, is it good? You kind of understand whether the relationship work or not, because it's both sides. It's not only you. When I'm in relationship with a lady and I think she's perfect, I feel fantastic, the relationship is great for me, but I have to understand whether the same relationship is good for her. If we know that's working, so you're not even thinking about getting divorced, and you're not rushing the marriage. You just kind of build up the relationship first, then you go on the biggest step and get married, because you're more responsible right now. You have a purpose in your life with your woman, with your fiance.
Okay, that's good. So so that means if it's that there's no reason why to go to the party to see if you can meet a lady there. I just have to to have a purpose to meet my girlfriend.
Oh, you have to go to party in order to enjoy yourself. You don't have to go to party just to get a woman. There's a party. You go enjoy yourself. You enjoy. You dance.
No. You go to you went to the wedding because just you want to enjoy yourself, or you got to watch the ladies.
Okay, if you put it that way, I go to let's say enjoy and see the ladies, but the ladies do the same thing. They get they enjoy and they see me as well. So it's kind of two-way streets. It's not just me. I'm enjoying myself. They are too. So sometimes seeing each other, not talking, not in a relationship. Sometimes you just see a beautiful thing. Let's say a woman or a mountain, a beautiful nature, a beautiful view. You just enjoy that time. So same with the man. For example, you see guys, they are perfect. They have perfect body. You enjoy watching them because, you want to be like them.
So that's why today you wear a swing and you have a nice haircut because you want the other ladies to see you to say, "Whoa, he has a good body, he's strong." So even
let me tell you. Okay, when was the last time you shaved your hair?
This morning I can't. Every morning I shave it every morning.
You do it every morning, and I had my hair cut like 3 months ago, and you're telling me that you're having a haircut? I'm doing it. If I just put something on my hair, it will be like this, but otherwise my hair is like this.
You put cream, you put everything, and you will shave because there is beautiful ladies.
Okay,
and when
Right. Lisa. Okay. Lisa, just a minute. I was searching something over the internet and I saw here something very, very. I want a little. Oh, nu-mi plac ăsta, că e din ăsta. Okay, so listen to me. It's a question, okay, which I found here. And please try to answer, okay, Lisa? What is the weiriest thing you have seen in someone else's home?
Sorry, what? Voice was cutting.
What? Ladies?
Hey.
Just a minute.
Your voice,
It's a question.
the internet, the connection, your voice was cutting. I didn't get the question.
Okay, listen. What is the question? What is the question? What is the weiriest, okay, thing you have seen in someone else's home? If you saw in any home something weird. Yeah, I know it's a different question because I want a little to come out from these ladies' ideas, So answer, Risa, answer.
Okay. So you say what if I see somebody outside the house or inside the house?
Inside, if you saw any weird things, something strange, maybe you visit someone in a day and you enter in that home and you saw something strange, something weird.
Yeah. Okay. It's sometimes you can see absolutely something something that is strange in someone's house, but but there is a thing you can explain it to someone. It will there's something like imagine you I came to your house. When I enter, you can take an example, your sister, okay, out of the of bathroom without without wearing, that's the thing. I can't forget that.
No. Risa, I just want to know from your own life, okay? It was a question, so try to answer. Not to come with imagination now. How will be if you will see my sister? But I'm sorry, I don't have sister anyway. So
I tell you, if I come to your house and I saw your sister, or without clothes. Wow, I will see, wow, and maybe it will attract me. It will attract me. Yeah. So this is what I will feel. I will feel maybe attracted with her, and try now to know more about her. Yeah.
Risa, come on, you're thinking about future. And the question is about past. What was the weirdest thing that you saw? I think for me, one time I just visit one of my relative, and I saw every kind of clothes, and I saw bra, and I was like, this is not good. So because in this country it's not it's not that common. So yeah, I was seeing that and I was, whoa, this is not, I'm not supposed to see this. I'm not supposed to see this. So yeah, that's the weirdest thing I it's about the woman. But other thing, there are lots, but now I can't think about it. Because I'm hungry now.
okay, thank you so much for answering this question. Okay, because I wanted actually to little let's say escape from Risa word, but I couldn't, because as you can see, he also came with this kind of imagination that he can see my sister.
Now your sister is naked, right?
I don't know. I need to talk to my mom and my father. Maybe they will make a sister now, because I don't have a sister. Okay?
Oh my.
But I can understand the message. Actually, Risa want to see Neluța, and he come with your sister. Risa.
It's like Risa is using you for everything, for businesses, for relationship, for online courses, for web talk, for everything, YouTube, everything.
So now, Aras, I agree with you. Now, why I can't find a girlfriend? Because of Neluța. So now I will broke with her. So you are right, Aras. You give me the idea. That is why all the ladies are, if I start a relation with them, they leave me. So Aras today came with the truth.
Guys, I gotta go. I'm very hungry. And see you. It was pleasure talking to you. And Neluța, you're always beautiful. Even because especially in Fridays, you're very beautiful. Risa, you're a doofus.
I know you today you see beautiful ladies. That's why you got to participate on the wedding. You say just Risa looking for ladies. You are going there look for ladies. Hey, okay, now it is okay. Nalainuta, stop the live now. We also have to say, 2 hours. We are here.
I didn't start the live yet. What are you talking about?
No, we have to go now. 2 hours here. We have fun.
Yeah, so thank you so much, Risa, for joining us today. And I want to go little web talk, okay, to see if I have some comments there. Okay, and to say thanks to them.
Hey, Alexandra is commenting there in YouTube. She's telling Risa fun with ladies. Yeah, find me my lady, Alexandra. I know you have a lady for me there in Russia.
Okay.
Yeah,
just a minute.
absolutely, it was fun.
So here we have Dinesh. Hello. Risa, Mohammed, Leilam, Ermira, Jane, Ayash, Alexandra, Rajkumar, Jennifer, Manchester, Daniel from Romania, and Merenini. So thank you so much for your comments. Next time, Risa, I would like to discuss about, let's say, varied things. I don't know, really. And I think that the subject will be ghost. If you believe in ghosts.
Yeah.
Yeah, this will be the subject. We are going to discuss about ghosts. If you believe or not, and if you believe, why, and give us some kind of details, okay? So I think this will be the next, let's say, subject or topic, how people likes to say. I want to come with, new things, funny things, which makes people to laugh. What do you think, Risa, about it?
That's great. That's great. I already already have a discussion about ghost with one of our teacher. What her name? Yeah, with Lloyd and Emma. Last Friday we have a Zoom together. When we talk about those things about ghosts. And I love this because I don't believe on ghosts. I don't believe on ghosts, but people say ghosts exist. So for me, I say ghosts are imagination. When you are in a darkness, so you just make in your mind there is something bad. So you start now to see the things that you're thinking about.
Okay. But this subject we'll discuss next time. Okay.
Yeah.
My question was, what do you think about this subject?
Amazing. That's great. That's nice. I love it. I will love it.
Okay, that's great. So thank you so much, guys, for being here. Thanks to all of you from WebTalk, from YouTube, from Facebook, probably. Thanks to Malik, to Chris, to Risa. Who else? Arsh. Thank you so much for joining us. It was an amazing day as always, and a pleasure to talk to all of you and to see you. And don't forget, Risa, I want to say something to you. I really love your t-shirt. It's amazing. Okay, so thank you so much.
Thank you, and guys, don't forget, to look for respect. Don't look for like. Don't be like it is not perfect. Look for respect. Respect others; they will respect you. We can say today many people they want to be like it. Why people to like me? Why people to like me? No, I like people to respect me, and I like to respect them. So start to respect people; they will respect you back. Respect yourself; people will respect you. So this is just what I would like to add. Thank you guys to everybody who's watching this, and thank you for your patience, and thank you for for sharing your ideas. We are learning with each other because learn culture of others is absolutely the good things, because to respect people, you will respect their culture, their religion, their passion, their manner, everything. Is to respect is better. The best way is respect. That's my point. Thank you.
Yeah, that's great. So thank you so much for joining us today. It was really an amazing day. So until next time, don't forget to smile. Don't forget to enjoy your day. To be grateful for everything what you have in your life. And to not forget to say thank you. It's very, very important. So until next time, all the best and God bless you. Bye-bye.